do you? That little crack in the quiet, like the house is trying not to scream. Step closer. The dark has something in its teeth tonight, all slick and smiling, waiting for a name to chew on. You thought you came here to watch, how adorable. The lights go out and suddenly you're the only bright thing left in the room. Go on. Pretend these are just words. A little story. A little game. The night pretends with you. Until the moment the sound cuts the air, freezes, and whatever's standing right behind you finally decides to say your name.
Blue screen glow on my face, scrolling through your little games. Every smile a sugar coat, every word a hidden dose. Thought you were a harmless thrill, pretty lies in every reel. Hit my heart like clickbait scars, now your poison's in my heart. Viral venom in my veins, spread so fast, can't look away. You infect my fragile brain. I like the burn, I hate the pain. Viral venom, say my name. Sweet and toxic, all the same. You're the curse I wanna chase. Viral venom in my veins.
All right. Hey, guys. I'm here live with Logan Hickey. I think he's here. He was here. Logan, you there? I don't know. He was here. All right. So I guess he'll be back in a second. We're going to talk about The Movie Thief, our upcoming feature film that starts shooting in June. I have Logan on tonight. He was just with me. I don't know what happened. Logan! Here he
Audio
is.
issues, guys. What's going on?
All right. So Logan has been on set with us in the past. He's coming back to star in Movie Thief. And so our job tonight is to give all of the people that are going to join us on set, we're going to let them know exactly what to expect when they come to set. We're going to give them the raw and honest truth, no glorifying anything. And then we're also going to make our sales pitch for the people that we want to join through the campaign. So we have a lot to cover tonight. Before we jump into all that, let's talk about who Logan Hickey is for the people that don't know.
Hello, everyone. My name is Logan Hickey. I am a theatrical actor and voice actor here on the East Coast. A couple of cool films I'm in is Friday the 13th Bloodlaws, Killer Pizza, was a couple
Horrorhound
others.
Bites.
Yeah, Horrorhound Bites. You know, I'm pretty much in a lot of stuff, and obviously Movie Thief being the newest big project I'm going to be in, and I'm so excited. Thank you, Anthony and Mandy, for this incredible opportunity. So
Logan's an up-and-coming actor. He's been doing a lot of cool things. He's been working on a lot of good projects. And he was you did a remote role for Blood Loss.
Yes.
You are Count Bloodsworth in Horrorhound Bites, which is coming up. You'll be on set with us for Killer Pizza, right?
Yes, I'll be playing a mobster for that one.
All right. But the next one we're going to have everybody on set for is Movie Thief. So this is Logan's character is going to be part of a filmmaking team. They're going to be working on a movie together. They're having a hard time finishing the film. And at the same time, in the fictional universe, there's a character that's going around in all the different movies. He's changing scenes and switching plots around, and it's having a real life effect on Logan and his friends. So they have to go out and stop the movie thief from doing what he's doing, and especially before he makes it to their film and ruins their film. So that's sort of the basic plot of Movie Thief for the people that are wondering what the movie is about. It will be a horror parody. It's more of a comedy than anything. We have some great people attached to it. We can see Lorelai Sands is here. She's saying hello, bring it on. She's excited to work on set with us. We have Logan Hickey, Ivory Sphinx, who was on live a couple nights ago. Temper Levine, Jack Donan, Loretta Chambers, Kim Ashworth, and a whole bunch of other cool people. So Logan was on set with us for the Flower City Butcher. So I wanted to go over that and kind of give people the raw, the reality of filming on these sets and let them know exactly what to expect. And that way, if they get to set and things are a little bit better, it's like, whew, that's so
Let me tell you
we'll give
guys, filming is never perfect. So, like, I've been on some pretty crazy sets, and I'll always tell you there's always something going on. So, but this was honestly, it was nothing. I mean, long hours is expected for filming. So
with the Flower City Butcher, we had real long hours. We were on set. We had a room in a warehouse that we'd rented, and I swear, guys, I promise I paid for heat. But this thing did not have heat. There was like no heat in the room. It was freaking cold. A couple of the actors were able to get some space heaters in there. We actually got like a giant space heater, but we were told that we couldn't run it because it was like gas powered or something. But
not to mention, but like the people from management would come over because of the noise or something. It was
Well, the big thing was we had fog machine going, and on those days that you were there, they had something going on with the mayor. Like the mayor was coming to that warehouse to look at the warehouse. There's like some big thing. That's why, a lot of like we usually park on the side of that building there, and they were telling us we couldn't park on the side of the building, so we had to have people park in the front of the building, or they had to park in the back parking lot, then walk up. So it was like, so things happen when you're filming, we do a lot of times we try to do quick, easy food that we can give to everybody and keep on trucking because we have a lot to cover. We typically don't have a lot of days to film these things. So I mean, what did we have when you were there? Pizza?
Yeah, it was Little Caesars pizza. Let me just tell you guys, it was a 10 out of 10. Being at like 1 in the morning. Oh, I think we had that at like 7, but like we had leftovers.
No, we had pizza earlier than 1 in the morning, but Little Caesars. We've done, hot dogs. We did hot dogs one of the nights. Were you there?
No, I wasn't there for that, but we had like little bites. We had cookies. It was I even got Tim Hortons coffee.
Tim Hortons. One of the days I went, got Dunkin' Donuts coffee and donuts. So we always have snacks, chips, brownies, something. There's some apples, bananas. We've done tacos for dinner. We've done subs. We've done all kinds of things. So there's some kind of meal on set. So you can at least confirm that for me. Okay.
Oh, absolutely. And no one's going hungry. Let me just tell you that. And not to mention too, there was like lots of drinks, like sodas, waters. So.
Yep. Soda, water. A lot of times we try to get juice, especially if we have the kids on set and stuff. So there's always something around, snacks and things. We don't let anybody go hungry. For Foul Deeds, they all wanted pizza. We were in Pittsburgh. I didn't know where the good pizza place was, so I asked them. They're like, I don't know, I don't eat pizza. I'm like, but you're asking for pizza. Like, we ended up, I think, getting Domino's, but we had all kinds of stuff, brownies, cookies, I don't even remember. There's a ton of, the usual stuff. So there's always something for you to eat, especially if you're going to be there all day. You'll have some kind of meal with us for sure. If you want to bring your own snacks and things, that's fine. If you're the kind of person that, you have a few extra bucks and you want to grab an extra case of water, or if you want to pitch in with some cookies or something, the cast will love it. They won't go to waste. They will disappear quick. Everybody is going to munch on them for sure. It's appreciated very much for anyone that's able to do that. If you're not, don't worry about it. We're going to have a lot of stuff anyway. Long hours on set. We typically have a skeleton crew. I call it a skeleton crew because I'm being generous to myself. It's actually more of like a ghost crew. Like I'm doing a lot of stuff a lot of the time, right? Like I'm operating the camera.
Oh yeah.
Flower City Butcher, I might have been directing, operating the camera, setting up a light. We did have we usually have some other hands around, which is always good. So if you're somebody
Christian
that wants
on it.
Christian's a huge help. Jack Donan, he'd run audio. Yep. Bradley Durant Morales, who was on Flower City Butcher, was doing a lot of audio stuff and helping with lights. Both of those guys will be back for Movie Thief. We had the Tom Savini students, makeup students on Foul Deeds. They're going to be back for Movie Thief. Plus, they want to bring like 3 more people. They wanted so there's like 6. Okay. Yeah, there's like 6. Yeah, there's like 6 of them total. So they want to come get credit. They get all their stuff is sort of covered with their tuition there. So they're sort of encouraged to come work on these projects. And so we're pretty excited to have them back so that they can help out with makeup and stuff. So as time goes on, it's not just Mandy and I. We're finding a little bit of, some different hands here.
You're
and there,
building
but
the crew here, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough finding people that you can rely on. And it's been just us for a while. So now we're trying to open up the doors a bit. For anyone out there that's interested in being a production assistant, definitely come be a part of it. You'll get credit for it, but you'll also learn how to do a lot of different things if you don't already know. Plus, you'll network. You'll get to meet cool people like Logan Hickey and Ivory Sphinx and Lorelei Sands and all the other people on set. So that's sort of what do you think? How do you think you've benefited from working with us in the past, and what do you want to get from working on Movie Thief?
I think Movie Thief would be a great opportunity for me to showcase lead material. And I mean, I have done lead in the past. It's been short films, of course. So this would be the breaking point for me to jump into a feature film as lead and to like really dive deeper into like a whole adventure itself. And I'm just so excited because this character is something that it's kind of similar to my character type. And at least in the past, I've gotten so much with like Friday the 13th. I have that footage. I mean, it's just like making connections and just memories. And then also too, you're getting the footage, you're getting the credit, you're building your career here. So you might think, wow, you had to donate. I think of it more as like you're investing into your career. Like you don't just become a doctor, guys. You got to invest the career over time. And some of that might require you to do no paid work. And that's kind of how I saw the beginning of working with Anthony and Mandy.
Yeah. So, I agree. I think it's worth the investment. I try to give people the most value that I possibly can. Every actor is going to spend money, whether it's one way or the other. You're going to pay for headshots, demo reel, a resume. You're going to travel, pay for food. You're going to spend money on your agent, your talent manager, and all that stuff. And I don't think that I think people expect to jump into acting, start getting paid. then their dream is to be like the next Johnny Depp or something, but they don't realize that these stars are actually putting a ton of money into the films that they're in. That's not being advertised on the front cover of the DVD, but I would suspect that Ryan Reynolds has probably spent millions and millions of dollars on Deadpool. You see guys like Jared Leto. He keeps popping up in movies, and people go, why did they cast him? Probably because he's funding the movie. How did he get Skeletor? Well, he has a production company, and he probably invested in the movie. And so it's like everybody is going to do this because that's what it is. It's investing in yourself, and hopefully you're able to elevate and get to a place where you spend millions of dollars on Deadpool, and then it goes to theaters and makes millions more. And then you're able to capitalize on it. So with
I was just
go
gonna
ahead.
say there is cheaper alternatives, guys. Like, you don't ever feel pressured to donate, but I mean, think of it as like you're benefiting the team to make this into an art. Because, like, I mean, we need every single person a part of it. Even $1 is just as generous and helpful too, because it goes a long way. So
yeah, every dollar counts, and we try to offer as many perks at different price points as we can. You can get yourself a thank you credit for under $20. Your name's in the movie, you get an official IMDb credit, and you get to say that you helped get the movie made. We appreciate all that very much. Custom acting roles on our projects are normally $9.99. Right now we have a special where you can get the same thing for $4.99. So it's half the price, and it's literally what you would get from a lot of other campaigns for twice as much. So it's definitely, we have some good deals right now, some great people that you can meet on set, like Logan, Jack, Loretta, Lorelai, and all the other people I've mentioned. And there's something for everybody. There's voice acting roles for the people that don't want to be seen on screen. There's remote acting roles for people that want to be a part of the cast without coming to set. You don't have to worry about traveling and all that stuff. You can just get a fun remote acting role. There's a t-shirt. You can buy yourself a t-shirt, help us with a couple bucks towards the production, and help out by wearing the t-shirt around your town. Or whatever the case. So Logan is in a place where you want to take acting like to the next level, right? Like you want to become, So you want to really make a career out of acting and stick with it. And
absolutely. I'm in New York City, guys, right now in Brooklyn, and I'm here shooting for 3 short films to put into my demo reel. And I'm also marketing, getting headshots done as well. So it's like, while I'm out here, I'm finding other alternatives to benefit my career. And I'm also reaching out to agents, managers, and I'm also getting casting director workshop classes. It's the whole 9 yards. So if you are really serious about acting, you can always message me, and I would be down to help you guys out. So is Anthony and Mandy. But as far as everything goes, you really do have to grind if you wanted to make it a profession.
It's a constant hustle. So Mandy's here. She says, "Hey, zombie." Logan is zombie in the Flower City Butcher. So yeah, it is a constant grind. You're always trying to find the next big thing, trying to get the next audition or whatever the case. So ways that Movie Thief might benefit Logan and might benefit the people that are watching this, that are joining us on set or thinking about joining us on set. So in Logan's case, you said that you're trying to get some nice demo reel footage together. So you would ideally use that footage to show to some casting directors and maybe land a bigger job at some point, right? And so being a Movie Thief, we could potentially help you guys get the demo footage that you need to add to your reels, that you have that moving forward, so you can get those agents and managers and things. So that's definitely something important for the people that are just starting out. It does take a while to get the footage, so don't wait. Get involved as soon as you can, and that way you're not, in a year from now, like still holding your breath, waiting on demo reel footage or whatever the case. You want to get in as soon as you can because it does take time to get it back to you guys. But so as a stepping stone for Logan, that's kind of what Movie Thief is for you. You're saying, right?
Oh,
I don't want to
absolutely.
speak. I don't want to speak for you. I just want to make sure I got this right. Okay.
I think
So it's a
it's
stepping stone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But it's also a great opportunity for me to showcase this project to some big casting directors, like Good Faith Casting up in Arizona. I mean, I'm good friends with her. A bunch of other casting directors around New York City, LA that have been reaching out to. So I think it's more so like I really see something in Forever Entertainment, and I really want, Anthony to like grow and have a big picture here. We're all a team together, guys. Like that's how I envision this. And I mean, yeah, I might not be on every single project, but at the end of the day,
I think you are.
Well, yeah, technically. I mean, I wasn't in the music video.
You're on most of them. Lorelai's here. No, yeah, it's definitely a team thing. We want Logan to become the biggest star of all time, so that in a couple of years from now, I can go, oh, and by the way, have you seen Movie Thief? It has Logan Hickey from the new X-Men movie. That new X-Men, or whatever you're doing. I want to be able to brag and say, oh, we have them in our movie too. So of course, so Lorelai's here. She says, I've spent hours, days, months on set of films that either didn't get finished or went nowhere, usually because there were no funds or for the film to go anywhere, and the cast and crew weren't fully invested, mentally or professionally, not monetarily, in the project. I'd rather donate to an Indiegogo or a Kickstarter to so that I help ensure that the film goes somewhere, and I get to work with people who put their money where their mouth is. It's not just an investment in the film; it's an investment, and then it's cut off. But I assume she's saying it's an investment in herself and in us, and in the whole thing. So yeah, I agree. There are a lot of projects out there. People want to do it. They don't have the funds. They get stuck doing whatever. Life happens. With us, we're going to finish the movie. So we plan on filming in June. I'm giving myself 2 weeks to film the whole thing. So Logan's going to be on set with me for how long? At least I'm going to
push. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
At least 7 days.
So
I'm gonna
Logan and I are going to be.
What's up?
We're going to be like married for a week, like filming up, getting all the shots, doing the whole thing. So Ivory's here. Ivory's saying, preach it. Ivory's going to be in having a large role with Logan, part of the film crew. So yeah, we are going to make sure that we are doing everything we can to get all the shots, all the angles, making sure we get everything done in June on time and released within a reasonable amount of time so you guys can watch it at home. And I hope you get involved today, because if you don't, then when you see the movie, you're going to be all sad. You're going to be like, oh, I wish I got involved. But we don't want that to happen. We want you guys to join us today.
But I mean, we got Killer Pizza coming up, guys.
We did. We did.
That's going to be a pretty cool project. So.
Yeah. With Movie Thief, with any of the projects, something for the people that are joining us, I'm trying to give them as much information as possible, because there's probably some things that that you're probably expecting that these guys don't realize, the whole thing. So whenever somebody joins us, losing my voice, by the way, I do too many of these podcasts. That's a problem.
I used to live stream quite a bit, guys, and I haven't done this in 3 years. So
the return of Logan Hickey live on whatever channel. All right. So for the people that are thinking about joining us, everybody that joins submits forms. Everybody seems to forget what these forms are, or just doesn't know, or they submit without reading. So what the forms are is it's split into 2 parts, pretty much. It's an NDA, which is a non-disclosure agreement, and a talent release form. Talent release form just gives us permission to use you and your likeness in the movie and for promotional purposes. It's pretty normal stuff.
Are we here?
You're back. Talent release form is pretty, you good? You hear us?
I think
Uh-oh.
this whole All right.
You good? There you are. All right. So talent release
Hello?
form just gives us permission to
All right.
use your likeness in the movie. So it gives us permission to use you in promotional materials and such. And the NDA is pretty much just says you can't give any outsiders information about the movie. You can't badmouth the studio. You can't badmouth the people making it. Can't talk bad about the people that are involved. If it causes damages, we'll take legal action. But this is all normal stuff that you would expect from any project. Like any real project is going to give you a talent release form and an NDA. We make it as simple as possible. We have you guys do it through your email or now through instant messages. And it takes like 2 seconds to do it instead of mailing out forms, having you sign it, all that stuff. We just do it to try to make things as easy on you guys as possible. But that's what it is. Leading up to it, we do table reads, right?
Yeah, we do. And I mean, it's
Okay.
offered quite a bit throughout the week. So, I mean, if you can't do one day, you can do it next or the following. So, but I wanted to jump back onto the NDA.
Yeah.
I just want to say, guys, if you guys think that's terrible, it's not actually, because every single project I've been a part of, I've signed an NDA or signed something along the lines they're covering their butts. It's just standard protocol for any films. But I just want that to be mentioned if somebody's brand new to the industry and is not sure like why they have to sign it. It's just pretty much required. But
we've never had a problem with anybody signing it. It's just after they sign it, I don't think they always realize like what it is and what it means. And it's there. It's there to protect us. It's there to protect the movie, but it's also there to protect the other actors and crew members. You know, if you're getting involved, you don't want anybody to badmouth you after the fact for whatever reason. Maybe they had a bad day and they're like, oh, and this guy was an asshole. We don't want any of that. So that's what the forums are for. It's to protect everybody involved. So if you haven't joined us yet, that's something to expect. I've never had an issue with anybody submitting them ever. But the other thing I was going to say, table read. So what is a table read, Logan?
So a table read is us going through the scenes, of course, together. And I mean, Mandy and Anthony are going to be there directing the actors. So it's just another way for you to get kind of like rehearsals, in other words. And it's very required because when I was doing the Flower City Butcher, I can't tell you how many times I needed that. It's just because like sometimes I couldn't get into that actor, that mindset to play that character. And then as soon as I got on set, guys, it was just a easy snap.
So with the table read, what we do is it's all virtual. It's all just like this. Most of these guys have been live with me. So it's just like joining through StreamYard. We're all on screen together. You all have your scripts or sides, at least. Sides are the part of the script that has your scenes in it. And one by one, we go over the movie together. So usually what we'll do is we'll do a one-on-one table read. For example, myself with Logan, then myself with Ivory, then myself with Lorelai, then myself with Loretta, and so on and so forth with all of the cast members one by one. Then we'll do a group table read. We'll do at least a couple of those where the whole cast is together. And then we'll do more one-on-one table reads for people that need more work, or maybe they aren't sure, or whatever the case. So we spend a lot of time with the actors leading up to filming. Hang on. Ivory, I can vouch for this. I never signed an NDA and had a lot of questions. Anthony was nothing but kind and comforting. He explained everything in a way I could understand. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. You know, I think, you know, it's we make ours as simple as possible. It's like, don't tell everybody what our script's about, and don't say anything bad about us or the other actors. That's kind of it. And the other part's the talent release, which gives us permission to use your likeness in the movie. If I didn't have Logan submit a talent release form, then he could maybe get mad at some point and be like, hey, I never gave you permission to use my name on this, you know? So we have to have all the actors submit something. That's it. That's normal. That's not uncommon. That should be the standard. If people are not doing that, I would be a little concerned with why they're not doing some of these things. Kurt, hi guys. Hey Kurt. Kurt's a family member. So other things, what else should we expect? Everybody on set. So our set, we have no drama, there's no bullshit.
Yeah.
There's everybody's very supportive.
Mhm.
You were on set where Christian was the lead in that movie.
Yeah.
I don't remember specifically who needed help or whatever, but if somebody wanted to run lines or something, he might come over and help run lines.
I mean,
Logan
a bunch
might-
of us, like a bunch of us actors pretty much left the room sometimes and went in the hallway, did some line work. It was really nice, actually. So, I mean, I will say this is by far a really good foundation if you're just starting out and you just need help in general as an actor. I mean, you're around people who are either, done 1 to 20 films so far.
And we've pretty much worked with everybody from like age 60 or age 6 to like 65.
Yeah.
Blood Loss, we had like I think it was like 25 kids that were like 6 to 15, something like that, all the way up to like people in their 60s. Flower City Butcher had a few kids on set that were under 18, and then all the way up to probably people in their 60s. So it's for all ages, and then it's definitely good for people that are just starting out, but it's also good for people that are either looking to add to their resume or for people that have been out of the game for a while and they're trying to get their foot back in the door. So we've had some of that too, where people, maybe they acted for years, but now they just took like the past 5 years off. They were dating somebody and the relationship went sour. Now they want to start acting again, or whatever the case. They're just trying to figure things out. It's a great way to get back and back involved. We're going to do table reads and spend time with you. We try our best to promote people as stars. Like I want Logan, telling you all right now, I want Logan to reach the highest heights because I want to brag to everybody. I want to brag. I know Logan Hickey. Logan was in my movies. He's my good friend. So
Always.
I don't want Logan to fail. I want Logan and Ivory and Lorelai and whoever gets involved. I want you guys to go as far with acting and with movies as possible because I want to brag to everybody. I'm going to do everything I can to help along the way because I want to be able to say, oh, Logan Hickey's in my, did you see the new Wolverine? It's Logan Hickey. And I'm like, oh yeah, he's in it's called Movie Thief. You should check out Movie Thief. He's in that. He's in the Flower City Butcher, whatever it is. I want everybody involved to reach their goals. Ivory's saying, OMG, we walked the red carpet together. Well,
we did. We will. We all will.
So that's
Not
the
just
next
me,
thing.
guys.
We're going to be trying to get that premiere set up at some point. But right now we have to focus on getting the movie made. And that's where the viewers can help out by donating to the campaign, helping us raise the money that we need to make the movie the right way. We want everybody involved to have something that they can be proud of. For the people that are not going to be with us, we want to make something that you can watch and enjoy at home. We don't just want this to be another indie film. That's never my goal. I always want to take things to the next level. Right now, I'll break down the barriers a little bit so you guys know some things. I'm going to tell you guys some things I shouldn't tell you. All right, so when you're, Mandy and I do everything ourselves. Like we have all of our own equipment. When you're starting out, you're trying to raise money so that you can get the equipment that you need. And it's so expensive. Like you have to get camera equipment, lights, audio. And then it's like the camera needs 500 different pieces and they're all these little pieces and each one's $100. It's $100. And you end up spending thousands of dollars on equipment. And then you finally have everything and you're like, oh man, I have everything. Thank God. And then you're looking at it. You're like, but it's sort of like like the entry level kind of equipment. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles. Then what happens is things break over time. You lose things get stolen. right now, part of the problem that we have is we lost a couple. Oh, we found one. So we lost a light. So we have to replace
Oh
this
dang.
light that yeah, so it's like we need money for a new light so that we can get the lighting right and the shots and everything. You know, there are different things as we grow with the crew. It was just me operating the camera. I want to have more people helping with different things. You know, now we have a jib. I want to get somebody that's just like a dedicated focus puller. There's so many different things, but then that comes with more equipment that we need. And so as we grow as a company and things, we need to kind of upgrade, step up our game a bit. We have to replace some of the equipment anyway. So a lot of the money that's being donated has to go towards that stuff so we can get the shots looking right, because that's half the battle anyway. Just getting everything looking the way it should look.
Getting the lens, I mean, that itself costs so much. So
yeah, the lens I have is a great lens, but it's like, you know, it's the one that's like keeping me in the game. You know, like it's not the $100,000 lens or anything like that. You know, it's like we have good equipment, but it's like oh, it could be a little better, you know, or
No,
it would be a lot better if I had this
solid.
piece or that piece. We're making it work. We're making it work. Blood loss, the things with that looked, you know, I wasn't crazy about the way Blood loss turned out. There were some shots in the movie that I thought like, oh, this looks good, but then there was some stuff that I wasn't happy with. So with the Flower City Butcher, I tried to upgrade everything and do things differently. So we got a different lens for that movie, and some other things that we had on set for that, the jib and other things that we didn't have for Blood loss. We couldn't afford it when we were doing Blood loss, you know. We got a few extra bucks, so we put it into the equipment for Flower City Butcher. Now we still have that stuff, but we want to add a little bit more for Movie Thief. We want to go ahead and replace that light, maybe add some more lights or some different things. And so that's where some of the money has to go. So it does help a lot, and it's not just investing in this movie, it's investing in the other productions too, because the equipment's going to carry over to Killer Pizza and the other ones. So that is definitely a big part of it. We have to pay for locations, food for the cast. We have to pay for insurance. We have to pay for clothes and props and things. Some of the perks that you guys are signing up for, some of them include wardrobe, other ones don't. So the ones that don't include wardrobe, that would be up. I'm saying this backward. That would be up to you guys to cover. Some of them I have to cover. So I have to go get these costumes that we need for specific scenes in the movie. And, you know, it adds up. It's going to add up quick. Not including I have to pay taxes on it. So whatever that's probably 25% of whatever is raised is gone. Then I have to give the crowdfunding platform probably 10%. So 35% of the money that we raised is gone. Then I have to make T-shirts, mugs, or posters, or DVDs, and all the other stuff people sign up for. So a big chunk of the money is gone before we even get to set. So every dollar definitely does help. It's definitely going to count towards us finishing the goal. Hey, Logan's gone again. Oh, he's back.
There we go.
He's back. All right, false alarm. Are you there? He's half here. He's frozen. Oh, let's see. Let's give him a second. See if he kicks back. There he is. All right. Logan, is there anything that you can think of that they should know about filming in general, or filming with us specifically, or the campaigns, or anything? You here? We can see you. Can you see us? No? Uh-oh. Here, we'll take him off screen for a second. We'll see if he can figure it out. Guys, in the meantime, if you have any questions for me, feel free to ask in the comments. I'm sure there's probably a lot about filmmaking that we're not covering right now that you guys will figure out as time goes on. And see, I think he's back.
There we go. All right.
You back? There he is.
Again.
All right. Logan, while we have you, is there anything you can think of that you could tell them about acting in general, or acting with us specifically, or anything about the campaign, or anything else on your mind that we can help these guys out with?
Well, I mean, the campaign's, it's really solid. I mean, it's an incredible story, and I really do see high potential in this project and possibly branching this off to maybe other streaming services. This, guys, I'm telling you, you got to get on this bandwagon for the movie Thief. And as far as working with Anthony and Mandy beforehand, like with the Flower City Butcher, I mean, that was just incredible. I never had bad time whatsoever. And everyone there was very supportive, and they all worked together. It was great. Do you have any advice for a newbie with a big role? Honestly, I would say just, one, know your lines. Two, create a backstory. This is something I'm kind of, learning as I go as an actor, but really immerse yourself in this backstory. Even if you have like a 2-liner, still make a backstory. Because a backstory can help you branch into this character universe in your head. I mean, if you're playing a customer, I mean, you could play like the nerdy customer, you can play the shy customer, and just, I think overall, having that mindset of creating a backstory for every single character you do will take you in a long role. Like, because I mean, if you're on set and you're like, oh, I wonder what my character's going to say. Well, if you already know your character, it's going to come naturally, guys. And yeah, honestly, it's perfect. It's incredible advice. And I'll tell you guys, from working with LA agents to New York coaches, they all tell me the same thing, is just be off book. I mean, if you don't know how to get off book, feel free to DM me. I would, be glad to walk you through. But I mean, it's just more so spending time understanding the script, reading the script, and like really know who your character is. That's like the overall biggest advice I can give you. And obviously show up on time for callbacks, or like callbacks and call time. Always show up on time. That goes a long way.
So the game with filmmaking for the actors, it's hurry up and wait, right? It's like hurry up, get to set, and then you're going to be there all day. Like we need you here at 3, so be here. That means be here at 2:30, and then you're going to be waiting till 7 to film. That's kind of how it goes sometimes. It just depends, but yeah, you always want to be early, I would say. And then you were saying the thing about being on book. So we want you to know what the scenes are. A lot of times I think I'm pretty good about letting people rephrase things if they can't really get it out, if it doesn't feel comfortable. I'm pretty easygoing about like, okay, well, what if we said this instead? And I try to make it, everybody's going to be different, but I try to make it a little bit easier for the actors to say whatever is written. There's a lot of things if you're brand new, there's just like things like, blocking, which, you know what that is, but it's somebody else might not know. That's when we set you up, we get you a position, and we make sure that the camera's set up and you look good. There's something called a mark, where it's like that's where you want to stand. You want to hit your marks, which means you want to land exactly where the mark is. There's things like that, but you'll pick that stuff up when we're on set, and I think everybody involved is going to be fine. We've done this over and over again now with people that don't know, and we have our own way of doing things anyway.
Mm-hmm.
We're probably do we do more takes than other people that you've worked with?
I'd say you do probably equal amount. I mean, I know today for the 2 short films I was in, I was playing lead. We spent about maybe 2.5 hours for each, and it was just like 20 takes for just one look, and then 20 takes for their look, and it was just Sometimes it can go longer, but I mean that's the part of being an actor, is you got to be comfortable with doing it over and over and over and over again. And that's something that a lot of people don't really talk about, but it's really important. Like if you can do the same thing 200 times, you can do it. But anyone can do this, guys. So don't feel the pressure.
Yeah, I feel like I thought we probably did more takes than some people, but maybe it's not as bad as I was thinking.
No, I mean, you guys did a probably a good amount, and you could have done more, but I mean, you got the right takes. You captured a lot of emotions. You were able to you know, tell a story in a sense, and that's really all that matters. If when you capture that moment, and because I mean, if it's shit footage, you know, you no one's gonna like that, but you want to take
Yeah.
your moment with that scene and spend as much time as you can. And I mean, that's just the part of being an actor is you got to accept that. And, you know, if it's 30 takes, I mean, you just got to do it.
So what we try to do is get a lot of different angles and things, and we don't
Yeah.
have multicam setup. It's just me operating the camera. So instead of setting up, I run with one camera and I'm like, okay, wide shot, close up, or wide
Mhm.
shot out from behind or whatever. It just depends on the scene. But that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm trying to get so many different takes. And sometimes, it's like, oh, okay, we did it this way. What if we tried it that way instead? It's a little bit different from what we practiced, but that's something that we should mention too for the people that are just it's their first time coming. Like we might practice doing it one way like 10 times before we go film. Once we get to film, it's like, oh, could instead of saying this, could you say this? And it's a little bit different. So just be ready for that. That's probably, that'll happen other places too. It just depends on the project, but
Mhm.
it's something to keep in mind. What do you think we should leave these guys? We're getting close to the hour mark. What do you think we should leave them thinking about?
I think you should leave here tonight knowing that Movie Thief will be a big hit, and that you should invest into it early on, because then you can join the family, and also make a name for yourself. I mean, if you're really serious about being an actor, guys, put the work in. And I mean, this is just an incredible opportunity for you to be a part of something, whether if it's voice, whether if it's going to be, remote acting to on in person acting. I mean, being an actor, you need to be busy. So I'm telling you, from an actor and actor, be a part of this project, make a history, and we're gonna all make incredible art, and we're all gonna walk the red carpet one day because it's gonna be fucking lit.
So I had a couple things I just thought of while you were saying that, and
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember both of them right now, but I'm losing it. But
Are you
one
good?
thing is that we are, we work with everybody. So if you have no experience and you don't plan on being a movie star, you just want to try it out. It's a bucket list thing. You've always wanted to be in a movie or whatever. We work with you guys too. So you don't have to be like, your goal does not have to be like, hey, I want to be the next big thing. Maybe you just want to try it out. That's fine. Come be a part of it. We get, people like that literally all the time. So this is where you should be. The other thing I was thinking of is this project in particular is really set to like put the focus on up and coming actors and people that maybe have been acting a bit in the indie world, but maybe didn't get really like their chance to shine. So that's what
Yeah.
I'm kind of doing with Movie Thief, is sort of trying my best to kind of like boost those people up a bit. Where
Mm-hmm.
Logan Hickey was, with us anyway, he had a remote role in Blood Loss, which is a small part. Then Flower
Yeah.
City Butcher, he's involved a lot more, but not like a lead actor. Now in Movie Thief,
Mm-hmm.
now he has a chance to be like in a bunch of scenes and have all this dialogue, and hopefully that helps him and gets him ready for the next step. And he can use that as a stepping stone. And that's what I'm trying to do with as many people as I can. I cannot make you guys stars, but whatever little bit I can do to help, I'm going to do whatever I can to help you as much as I'm able to. So it's definitely a good place if you don't have experience, but you want to try it out, or you've done some stuff, you never got the break you wanted. People didn't take the time to work with you and really go over your scenes and try to help at all. There's some projects that are great. I think I
Mm-hmm.
just I try to create as many opportunities as I can, and hopefully that that works out for somebody. You know, I always use Christian as an example where he was like filming in the woods with us one week, and then it was like a week or two later he was on the Oxygen channel because we put this demo together for him, and he used that with his agent. He got booked on some show, and then he ended up on Law and Order and FBI Most Wanted and Love Story and all this stuff. And that's what I want for Logan and Ivory and Lorelai and Loretta and whoever's, you know, everybody's in a different place with their acting life. And I cannot get you guys on Law and Order, but if there's something I could do to help get you the things that you need to get you to the next level, whatever that means, you know, I try my best. So,
well, I mean, that's all you can do, though. I mean, you guys can provide an opportunity, and us actors, we got to seek that opportunity. And then when we have that footage, then use that for our greater well-being. I mean, like I said, actors got to work too, guys. So just like a director,
it's a lot.
Up?
You have to hustle. Yeah. You have to keep hustling. So Logan, you're in New York City right now. Then what?
Yeah. Then I'm flying back out to I'm driving out to Maryland, and then I'm flying back out to Austin, Texas to finish another movie. And then after that, I'm flying out to Atlanta to do a little small short film as well. But yeah, guys, like I literally sleep next to scripts all day. Like my brain is so fried from just looking at scripts all day long. It's crazy, but I mean, that's what if you're really serious about being an actor, you just got to keep moving. Try to find a project, try to grow as your craft goes. Learn from other actors, learn from casting directors. I mean, there's casting director workshops like Good Faith Casting. Bella Hibbs, incredible. I love her, and I'm telling you guys, if you want to learn from somebody, learn from her. Violet Trotter, New York City casting director. I mean, she's done stuff with Neon, the production company. So, I mean, it's just like you got to find people, guys. And you can find this through Facebook, Instagram, Google search. Just look up casting director workshops, agent workshops, or acting classes online. I mean, there's so many, guys.
Workshops and things. And then, you know, if all this is going over your head, then, you know, a safe place to start is on the set of The Movie Thief, where you can meet people like Logan Hickey and they can explain it to you again.
Yeah, I know, guys. I'm telling you, if you guys ever need somebody, DM me. I'm happy to help. But as far as this goes, we're all family. We're all going to make this an incredible movie. And I just see high potential in Movie Thief. And, but yeah.
And for the people that are trying to get to the same place as you, that have similar goals, nobody is forcing Logan to do the things that he's doing. He's doing all this stuff, going on all these different sets, networking and all this stuff because he loves doing it. That's the only reason why. Nobody's forcing Logan. Nobody's saying, hey, you have to do this, go do that. Like it's not a chore because this is what he wants to do. He enjoys the grind and the hustle and working and trying to, improve, I'm sure as an actor and all these different things. And he wants to network and meet new people and get auditions and the whole thing and learn new acting techniques. And, I'm sure you probably learn a lot behind the scenes with all the different, all the different sets and how people are doing things differently. And, so he's doing this because he loves it. If you guys don't love it, it's fine to do it as a hobby. But, if you are trying to get to the next stage, it's something to think about. You have to love doing what Logan's doing. You have to go to acting classes and do it because you want to do it, nobody's forcing you. So
I will say, marketing yourself as an actor is very important, guys. I cannot stress that enough. Like, just spreading your name out there, meeting people, like that is actually kind of how I got a lot of bookings. Like this Texas thing, I got 3 callbacks, and I mean, I finally got the part, but still, like, I had to market, and then now I'm like some big friends with some movie stars out there and a big band. So I mean, like it's just kind of crazy to be an actor, and I'm like, wow, thinking back, like I did that. But I mean, I think that some people see it as like I want to make this, and some people are just like I just want to do it one time. Totally okay. And I mean, this is the perfect place for that. For both.
For the people that want to do what you do,
Yeah.
for Movie Thief, you don't have to have headshots, you don't have to have demo reel and all that stuff. You just get signed up through the campaign, and that's a great way to start. But for Logan, moving forward, or if you guys wanted to kind of do the same sort of things that he's doing, Logan, you have professional headshots, and
Yeah.
you're working on getting a professional demo reel.
Mm-hmm.
You're working with agents and different things. And so that's something that these people, the people watching right now, if you guys don't have that stuff, that's a goal, right, for them at some point. If again, bucket list thing's great. If you guys are just trying it out, or if it's just something you've always wanted to do, so you get involved because you wanted to try it, or you just want to support the campaign, that's great. Like that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is the people that want to make a career out of it. Headshots are a good idea. Professional headshots, not selfies, not home stuff.
No filters. No filters.
No crazy filters, right? Or if it's like the picture's like 5 years old, make sure it looks like you. No AI headshots. I know we all use them because it's fun, but that's not what you want. You want to get real professional headshots. It's going to cost money. It's going to suck, but it's going to help you too. And professional demo reels, a demo reel with professional footage, something that looks nice where these casting directors can look at it and say, oh, okay, it looks like he's already been there, already done this, right? And they can see what you look like and how you act, and it doesn't look like some, backyard stuff. You want something that really represents you as a professional.
Of course. I mean, there's a difference between being an actor, guys, and a professional actor. And this is something actually a director told me is everyone can act. I mean, my mom can act, guys. My grandma can. But a professional actor is the one that really treats this like a business. I mean, you are your own brand after all. You got to invest into everything to make that brand into, like, that's your storefront. And now you got that storefront. Now you got to say, what can I offer to, these casting directors and directors in general? I mean, if you got like 2 things, I mean, that's good. That's incredible. Still, it's better than none. But you also got to keep in mind about the 200,000 other actors out there in New York City or LA and Atlanta. I mean, going for the same part. So that's like the whole reason why I'm saying like you gotta hustle, because and also expand your craft. Like, this is your storefront. Treat it like a business, and but also have fun. Like, acting is an art after all, and you gotta enjoy what you like doing. So
yeah, I always say all actors can pretend, but not everybody that that pretends is an actor. If that makes sense. Like, all actors can, anybody can pretend. You can go on any set you want to and pretend to be a character, but that's not, being a professional actor is more than that. There's different techniques and theories, and there's knowing things like things like blocking and stepping on marks and things like you're not going to know that unless you're actually on set and doing things. So, definitely great advice from Logan tonight. We're actually like crawling up to the finish line. Is there anything you wanted to talk about before we forget to ask and we hang up without promoting something cool?
No, I mean, I got to talk about Movie Thief, which was the main priority, and also like a couple other stuff I'm working on too. Yeah, guys, if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Logan Hickee. I'll put it in the chat. I don't know if I think this will go to the YouTube. I don't know if it will.
It will. I'll get it.
Okay.
Up there. This is Instagram.
Yes, Instagram. So yeah, Go follow me, guys, and then I'll follow you
There it
back.
is.
Yep, right there.
All right, so
So-
couple quick questions. We'll fire off some quick ones before we let you go. Then, do you have a dream role? If somebody came to you today and said, "Hey, I have this role for you," what would be the dream role?
Playing a Hallmark film. I've always dreamed about playing like that sweet guy who's coming home from college and then has like that crush on the next door neighbor. Dude, I don't know. It sounds so cheesy, guys, but like Hallmark, it's just I've grew up on it, and it kind of makes me feel whole whenever I watch it.
They just filmed 20 Christmas Hallmark movies in Buffalo here.
Yeah, I know. I saw the Actors Access postings.
20 of them, yeah. So I think that's I think that's something you could probably accomplish.
Oh yeah, I had a couple of auditions for a few, so I mean,
Oh, okay. I think you're gonna get there. I think
yeah.
that dream is gonna happen. How long have you been acting?
3.5 years now. I started out pretty much doing like I'm gonna be honest, it was a scam that I got suckered into at the beginning, and then I found a real kind of class, and then I started realizing like, wow, this is how you become a real professional actor. And because Maryland wise, like Baltimore, Maryland area, I'm gonna be honest, guys, it's not the best area. You would have to either go to like Towson, Richmond, Virginia, or you would have to come to New York. So I got all my coaching done from like LA. And then I started realizing, okay, this is actually what you need to be an actor. So yeah, it took me a little while, spent a hefty penny. But you know what? I'm grateful for where I am, and
Had to spend some money, right? a happy penny, but that's what we're talking about. Like, it's going to cost, no matter if you get involved with us or you don't, whatever it is. If you're going to be an actor, you'll end up spending money for sure.
Absolutely.
A lot of people don't understand, like, I have to spend money on this. It's like, you're going to spend money, whether it's with me or somebody else or whatever route you take. You're going to spend money one way or another on travel, on classes, on headshots, and all these things. It's going to happen.
I think the only way you can make it not happen is if you know a headshot photographer, you already have pre-existing self-tape equipment. Like, I'm talking like a real professional backdrop, lighting. You can use your camera, your phone. For that, let's see. Self-tapes wise, I mean, make a monologue. Got to get a 2-person scene, so there you go for that. I mean, you can always shoot some backyard stuff, and that's cool.
Don't do it. Don't do the backyard stuff. No. Honestly, if you don't have any footage at all, then doing the self tapes is the way to go. Get like a ring light or something, or whatever. Like Logan saying with the backdrop. That's like a great way to get started. At least people can see you. They know what you sound like. You could, put together a little scene for yourself. So that is like a good way to go when you're just starting out, I think. But ideally, I think you want to, at least work up to that, like, the demo reel and stuff.
Yeah.
So I guess you could use that in audition. But when you do audition, keep in mind, like, if you're going through Backstage or Actors Access or something like that, like some of the projects we've done, we don't put casting calls out very often. But when we do, sometimes we've gotten like literally thousands of auditions or applications, I should say. Maybe they didn't follow through with the audition, but at least like applications for people that wanted to get involved. And then out of those, we have to ask them to submit auditions. And then, out of those, we look at those and we keep narrowing it down. But you're up against whoever else is going to audition for that. With something like this, you don't have to audition. You get your foot in the door. You don't have to pay for those casting websites or whatever. How did you get hooked up with your agent?
So for Citizen School Management, I basically I cold submission, guys. So cold submission is basically saying, hey, I got my resume, I got all my materials. This is all professional stuff already. And I kind of have already a pre-existing demo reel, I'm not really proud of it, but I mean, at least it's something.
It's something, right?
Yeah. And I sent it out there into the world, and oddly enough, I got a message back saying, "Hey, we're interested in you. Can you meet this day?" Fast forward, I got signed. It's just like that. So, I mean, part of this industry is literally stepping out of your comfort zone and just throwing something out there. Even if it feels like it's just a long shot and you might not get it. You never know. You really never know.
And for people
So that's
watching, yeah, for the people watching too, and like, this is has nothing to do with Logan's agent at all. I'm just saying agents in general usually specialize in different things. So if you wanted to get on some of those bigger projects, sometimes it's like a stepping stone with the agents where you start working with some, they get you involved with some projects, then you can kind of work up to the next level agent, the next one, and the next one. So it is going to be a work in progress for people that are wanting to do that. Again, nothing against Logan's agent at all. I have no idea. I don't know anything about them. They might be the best ones ever. Just for the people watching, I'm just letting you guys know that that's kind of how it works. Sometimes they might start, they might specialize in like commercials, and you might want to do like TV shows, and then you get into a TV show and you get certain kind of role, but you want to get in featured movies. So then they, you keep working up. So that's part of it too. But so you just put out like a cold submission online somewhere and somebody saw it.
Well, no,
like,
I found their email submission
okay.
box and I
Right.
emailed it there, but
And it
you
worked
can go
out.
on like their you can just go on their website or IMDb Pro and go to
Laura.
like the hey Laura. But yeah, you guys, if you really want to find agents and managers, get an IMDb Pro account, and then at the top you can search through management or agents, and you can click on them, and it will literally have their contact information. If they don't have it on there, you go to their website, scroll all the way down to the About section or wherever it is, and it should be there. And I will tell you though, if they say no soliciting, do not solicit it. Do not do that. I'm telling you. That is like I spoke to a couple of casting directors and agents, and they were like, yeah, that's one way to get side looked real quick. So.
And the other thing too, for the people that are listening and they're like, oh, who's Logan's agent? It's never cool to like contact somebody's agent and to say like, this person recommended me to you, unless they actually did. Most of the time actors are not going to want you to do that because it's not cool. It's not like they're not like in a position a lot of times to like really recommend people to the agent. It's something that you guys have to do on your own most of the time. So keep that in mind. I know people have asked other people that I know, like, hey, can I get a recommendation or something? And, as much as, Logan or some of the other people might want to help, it's like they're just not in the position to do it. And if you put yourself out there and say, hey, this person recommended me, it's going to make you look bad. It's going to make Logan look bad. And it's, it's going to just trickle down. So your best bet most of the time is to do your own submissions and things.
Do your own homework.
Yeah. And make sure that it's, if you're like, again, if you're starting out and you're trying to get the biggest agent, that's out there, they're not going to even consider it because you don't have the sort of qualifications that they're even looking for. Like you have to get to that point. So something to keep in mind. Hopefully we helped somebody tonight. Hopefully it gave some of the actors that are going to be on set with us, like, something to look forward to, get the wheels spinning a little bit.
I do want to mention one last thing, because I spoke to actually an agent about this. Is basically managers are supposed to shape the actors, so then basically at that point they can green light to the agent saying, hey, this actor's good and we recommend. It's really hard to get an agent to say, hey, I'm going to pick you up when you have absolutely nothing. So if I had to give my honest advice, get a manager first, then they'll shape you, and then get an agent, because the manager knows connections, and they'll form you, they'll make you everything, and it's highly recommended. And what was that comment? I
She was
see
saying
it.
this is why I don't. This is why I don't go to haunted houses or the likes. They come to me, and I just do it right in my RV. Which I don't, and Ivory says this has been so helpful and so motivating. Thank you. And I don't want to I want to let Logan end the conversation, but every time you say something, and I'm like, oh yeah, and this idea too. So I just wanted to say, I do. She says, Laura says, I do. The spirits do. LOL. Well, I just wanted to say, the agents and the casting, the agents want you. The casting directors, casting directors might have 100 different people to look at. They don't.
They're
They
rooting
want
for
to
you.
find. Yeah, they want you to be the person that they pick. It's up to you though to make it easy for them to pick you. You have to have the things that Logan's talking about, or else they're gonna be like, I can't. I
Yeah.
can't take them on. They want you to get the roles so that you guys can all succeed and benefit from it. But you have to set yourself up in a position to where you can actually do something and land the job, and then everybody benefits from it. Otherwise, it's like they're going to waste their time. They can't keep submitting you, or else the people at the casting directors are going to look at the agents funny. Like, why do you keep sending me these people that can't act? They don't have their shit together. They want you guys to be set up to succeed, and they all want you to win. It's not, don't think that they're against you or that, whatever. It's, just work and get your stuff together, and you'll break through. You have to be consistent though. Like Logan, keep working. And then one of these days he's going to be in, something cool, and I'm going to brag to all my friends, and I'm going to come on Facebook and remember last year when I was on here with Logan Hickey, and now he's in the new Spider-Man, and he's doing this and that. That's what I want. That's what I want for Christian Bester. He's auditioning for all the big stuff right now. That's what I want for Logan. That's what I want for Lorelai and Ivory and Temper and all the other people that are involved. And Logan wants you all to win too, so that he can brag too. Oh yeah, I was in a movie with them. Everybody wants you to win. So definitely, if you don't have your shit together, it's okay. You got some time, get it together, and you're gonna be able to do all the cool stuff that you want to do. You're not too old. There are tons of acting roles out there that need a 60-year-old woman with gray hair, or a 75-year-old guy that's in a wheelchair or whatever. So it's not oh, I'm too old, or I'm too this or too that. There are roles out there for you. You just have to kind of get yourself together as an actor and put yourself out there, do auditions, get used to hearing no, be okay with it, and then keep, not be okay with it, but it's part of it. You keep moving forward until you get those yeses.
It's funny that you say that, because the older roles, if you're over 60 or so, I mean, you really don't have competition. Or if you're under 10 and under, you really don't have competition. When you're in my age, mid-20s, I can't stress this enough. You're going up against so much people. So I will say, if you feel like you're too old, you're not too old for acting. I mean, I've worked with somebody who was actually mid-80s, and they were really incredible. I was speechless when I saw them act. So
there are agents out there. There are agents out there that just want actors that are over 50. They're like, if you're over 50, 60, 70, we want you, because they want their roster, and they want to submit you for those roles, those kinds of roles where your mom, dad, whoever, and you'll keep getting cool auditions at least. So don't think that you guys are stuck, And the other side of it, the under 10 and all that, that's a different thing, because then you're putting up with parents and all that shit. That's where those kids get messed up. It's the parents most of the time. It's not the kids. The kids are always super easy to work with. They want to be there. They're having fun. It's the parents that are a pain in the ass. Not all the time, but that's what you run into that. So, but hopefully we help somebody. Logan, I'll not say anything after you. We'll give you the final word, and we'll let them go. All right.
Honestly, guys, I will tell you, there was something else I wanted to mention, is casting directors and agents and managers. They're not scary guys. They really are rooting for you, and they really do want you to succeed. So I feel like a lot of times, including myself, would go into the room and be like, man, I just want to prove them, this is, I can do this. And I would get so anxious, but truthfully, you know, speaking to a bunch of casting directors and agents and managers through these workshops, every single time they're like, I want you to win. I believe in you. And even if you feel like, wow, everyone else in this class is more experienced than me, but you can still grow. Everyone
Awesome.
can grow. So,
Well, thank you so much for being on tonight. We appreciate it I appreciate it very much, and I think the people watching appreciate it. Logan's going to be starring in Movie Thief. We start filming in June. The brand new Kickstarter campaign's live right now. You guys can join the cast today. If I were you, I would leave this. I would stop watching this right now, and I would go to the campaign and just sign up for an acting role. That way, we all get to work together. We're less than $1,000 away from reaching our goal. Once we get there, we might announce like a cool new actor. Who knows? We'll actually have. I think I have like 5 more announcements to make right now, like more people just waiting for cast announcements and things. So we have a lot more people coming, but once we reach those bigger goals, we'll be able to add, you know, the horror icons and all that stuff to it. So check it out, donate. It's going to be great. Don't worry about it. We appreciate all the support. Logan, thank you so much. We're super excited to film with you in June. You're going to be awesome. Can't wait for everybody to see Logan in The Flower City Butcher and Movie Thief. And that's it, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So guys, everyone go donate. I said guys. But yeah, like this is a movie you want to be a part of. So if you're thinking about it and you're like, man, should I be a part of this? Do what's best for what you want. I just want to leave at that. I felt like that was so cool. It was like so dramatic in my head. So
all
yeah.
Right. All right.
All right, everyone.
All right, thank you guys.
Take care, everyone.